Hey guys, I'm Ezra with Utah Trikes. Today we're going to be talking about safety while riding your trike. Whether it be through equipment or riding practices, the goal is to both see and to be seen as much as possible. Let's get started. When you're solo to the ground, it's hard for other vehicles on the road to notice you. Unlike on a regular bike, where you stand nice and tall, visible to most drivers. To combat this lack of visibility, there are plenty of options to make yourself as bright and noticeable as possible. The first and best of all is adjusting your riding habits. It seems increasingly apparent that many drivers on the road simply aren't paying enough attention to the things around them. That is why as a rider, you must be that much more aware of the cars and objects around you to keep yourself out of harm's way. Scanning the road ahead and being able to see behind you are key in being able to identify possible risks while riding. Staying aware will help prevent accidents with cars on the road and even other riders on the trail. Mirrors are one of the best accessories for being able to easily check behind you while you're riding. Depending on the trike you have, we have a selection of different mirrors that can be installed to fit your needs. Our most popular mirror by far is the Miracle Mirror, which is a universal mirror that can be installed on literally any trike and provides a clear and decently sized picture of whatever is behind you. Along with being aware of your surroundings is riding defensively. In every case of trikes or bikes versus cars, cars will always win. That is why being defensive of yourself and your trike will help mitigate the risk of harm to you and your trike. Riding defensively really boils down to one main point, and that is, you are not invincible. But in practice, it really means reduce the chances of something bad happening to you as much as possible. This is achieved with two main things. One, safe riding practices, and two, well thought out preparation. For safe riding practices, whether you are riding on the road or on the trail, there are three main rules to abide by. Be visible, be predictable, and own the road. Wherever you ride, it is most likely shared with other people. So being as visible as possible is important so that vehicles or other riders are aware that you are there. This can be done in a few ways. Number one being flags. Most brands of trikes come with a flag mount somewhere near the rear of your trike. If it doesn't come with a flag mount, you can purchase a Cat Trike flag mount for $19.95, and it can be installed at really any open mounting point on your trike's frame. Some flags come with the ability to be mounted sandwiched between the rear wheel and the rear fork on the quick release, removing the need for the Cat Trike flag mount. Flags are useful because they add more height to your ride. This allows for cars to see you easier as you're riding on the roads. With their bright colors and eye-catching shapes, they do a great job at increasing awareness of you and your trike. If you're looking for a flag, we have a ton to choose from. From spinning flags with intricate designs, sail-style flags, stacked banner flags, flags with fun shapes like fish and other animals, along with flags from every brand of trike that we carry. These flags are perfect for increasing your visibility on the road and for making your trike even more unique. Number two is utilizing mounted lights. Lights, as we all know, provide light when it's dark, but they also allow for higher visibility at all times of the day. On the lower price end, there are just safety lights like the Cat Eye Omni 3 headlight and taillight at just $12.99 and $9.99 respectively, powered by two regular alkaline batteries. These little lights don't illuminate much, but they provide a good flashing light for drivers to notice while riding down the road. In a nighttime setting, when it's hard to see in the dark, these lights provide a noticeable flash that will increase the chance of getting the attention of riders on the road to alert them to your presence. A must-have if you ever go night riding. The main way to stay road safe is to be able to see the road in front of you. So if you're looking for something to brighten your path as you ride, a front-mounted headlight will be something to look into as well. On the higher end, there is the Cat Eye Amp series of headlights, ranging from the 400 lumen model all the way up to the 1100 lumen model, allowing for a diverse range of brightness depending on your type of rides. All of these models mentioned, besides the Omni 3, do have rechargeable batteries and feature a daytime hyper-constant setting, which allows for a bright, attention-grabbing flash of light, increasing visibility even in the light of day. We also offer a light bundle, which includes the Cat Eye Volt 100XC and the Rapid Micro tail light. This is a great entry-level kit that gets you the lights you need to stay visible in the darker times of the day. With all of these options, it's easy to find the lighting option that's perfect for keeping you safe and visible. Another safe riding practice to always remember is to be predictable. When you're on a trike or bike, you are already hard enough to see and keep an eye on as it is. If you're making sporadic, unpredictable maneuvers while riding on the roads, you can catch drivers off guard and not give them the time to react and see you. Some practices to keep in mind to increase predictability is to utilize hand signals. Think of it like a car. You don't want to change lanes without signaling, because failing to do so does not alert the drivers around you that you want to get over. We won't talk about the different signals in this video, but there are plenty of videos and resources to learn these signals, and we recommend taking the time to do so, as it will increase your ability to ride safely. Our third important riding practice is to make sure to own the road. When riding a trike or bike, it may seem like the obvious answer to ride on the side of the road at all times, but that's not always an option, especially on a trike. Maybe the streets are too small for enough room on the shoulder, or the shoulder is just too hazardous to occupy safely. When this is the case, it is in your best interest to ride in the middle of the lane and take up the space you need to ride safely. When you own the road, you are making sure that cars don't encroach on your personal space. If you stay to the side of the lane, cars are more likely to not move entirely out of the way, not giving you enough room. When you're in the center of your lane, especially on a trike, vehicles are more likely to give you the space you need. But you need to make sure to own your lane. Part of owning your lane is being able to communicate and let the people around you know that you're there. A good tool for that is a bell or horn mounted on your trikes. A bell option is a lot more practical for trail riding and communicating with fellow riders or people on the trail. It's great for letting fellow riders know that you're approaching or that you're about to pass them, increasing awareness of everyone around you. But that doesn't work as well in a road setting. A bell can be hard to hear for someone inside of a car on the road. This is where a horn comes in handy. A horn is great for letting cars on the road know where you are, especially if they are encroaching on your space and your right of way. A great horn that we sell is the Delta AirSound air horn. This horn just mounts on your trike, putting a loud, very noticeable air horn at your fingertips. With 115 decibels, it isn't hard to get a driver's attention. It is connected to a plastic container of compressed air, which can be refilled using a regular bike pump, making sure not to fill it any more than 80 psi. This is a simple solution to be able to let drivers know your whereabouts and perfect for the urban rider. With road safety comes personal safety. Why take all of these riding precautions and not take the opportunity to protect yourself as well? Some options that we have for personal safety are a large variety of pedals. On a trike, your feet are out in front of the wheels, making you prone to slipping off of the pedals, and your feet potentially being sucked under the frame or wheels. To prevent this, there are a plethora of pedals that will secure your feet in place and prevent slippage. If you don't intend to go with dedicated riding shoes, Power Grip sports straps are perfect for just holding your feet to the pedals. These pedals will cost you $49.99, being our cheapest secure pedal option. Its adjustable and firm design is the simplest option for keeping your feet on the pedals. We also have our UT Custom heel support variants that allow for more support on your feet and ankles. Providing a full base for your foot to rest, it's much easier to stay secure with these. There are a lot of different styles and options of these pedals to meet different needs. Depending on which style you get, a pair will cost you between $130 to $140. If you're a more serious rider and want to invest in riding shoes, we have clipless pedal options that are perfect for you. If you want a full clipless pedal, Shimano PD M520 SPD clipless pedals are built for your riding shoe to clip right onto the pedal and start riding. These pedals come in at $44.99. If you want a more standard option that has both a regular pedaling design with the option for riding shoe clips, we have the Shimano PD M324 combo pedals and many other options to fit your needs. The PD M324 combo pedals have one side perfect for regular riding, and on the other side features the standard clip design, allowing for riding shoes to be used or not used whenever you'd like. These pedals come in at $69.99. And with that, Our last personal safety tip is the simplest of them all. Just wear a helmet. All helmets sold in the United States are built to meet the standard safety regulations for helmets, and the help they provide in any crash situation is worth the purchase. Built to withstand collisions and bumps, a helmet will prevent a good amount of damage that would otherwise be dealt to your head in the event of a crash. So be smart and wear a helmet. Now that you have your personal safety taken care of, the next key thing to a successful safe ride starts before you even get on the trike. Good preparation is the most important thing to ensure your safety and to make sure that if anything goes wrong, you can address it. One of the first steps of preparation is keeping your trike in good working order and that your maintenance items are up to date. It is essential for making sure that your trike won't leave you stranded. Checking your tires and chain before a ride is a good habit to get into, whether you ride frequently or occasionally. Another key to preparation is to bring the right tools and parts with you on your ride. Bringing a small tool set and extra tubes is a must for any rider. If you opted for airless tires, extra tubes may not apply for you, but tools are always great to have in case anything gets loose or you need to make a roadside repair. To perform these roadside repairs, it's a good idea to carry riding tools such as a good Allen multi-tool, tire levers, and a small trail pump. Having these tools on hand will make your life a lot easier if something goes wrong. The last thing you want to do is to have to drag a downed trike back to the car. It seems obvious, but ensuring you have a proper amount of water to stay hydrated while you're riding is essential as well. A good practice to keep in mind is to plan your route around how much water you can carry. If you can't carry a lot of water, make sure to plan your route around refill stations so you can stay hydrated. Speaking of planning, making a route ahead of time will help you avoid hazardous locations, such as busy streets or closed roads. There are plenty of apps out there with routes that people have already planned at different distances and locations, making it easy to find the perfect ride. The last part of planning would be to invite your friends to ride with you. Riding in a group is great for making yourself visible on the road and to make the ride more enjoyable. Just make sure to be courteous of other riders and vehicles on the road or trails. Whether you're a new or experienced rider, hopefully this video was helpful to inform you on how to ride your trike safely. If you're an experienced rider, leave a comment down below on any tips you have for newer riders to stay safe while riding on the roads. We would love to hear about your riding experience on the road. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell if you want to be notified when we post a video. In the meantime, remember to relax, spin fast, and ride trikes. We'll see you guys next time. At Utah, Trikes. This is a tricycle.
Okay.
Oh.
Dang it!
Yes. To make yourself as visible, I'm visible. Hi.
We got lights.
These flags are perfect for your mama. Buy your mama a flag.
Buy
Utah
your
Trikes.
mama flag. Then you can buy your own trike.
Our third most riding. Our third most riding.
Our third most riding. Ready?
Nope.
What's holding that, bro?
Okay. Ooh. Can feel the good.
Find it. Ezra, fight the giggles. Fight them off. You're not helping me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I jinxed it. Bye.